Kia ora and welcome to Living Life as Easy as with HappyNess. Wow, I am so excited that you guys are joining me this week. God, I can't wait to talk about what I'm going to talk about. So excited. So I am all about happiness. You know, that's me. I am living life as easy as with HappyNess, and I just want to share it. I want to share happiness. I want other people to be happy. I want people to know that happiness is a choice, peoples. It's a choice. Okay, we can choose to be happy and joyous and bubbly, or you can choose to be miserable, sad, depressed, angry, wanting revenge. These are choices that we can make, and being happy has so many more benefits to being unhappy. And I just breaks my heart. It just breaks my heart when I see people that are not happy and they're not living the life that they deserve. And so I've come up with four principles that I believe have contributed to my happiness, that are the main contributors to my happiness, because for quite a few years I wasn't happy. Once I realized that happiness is a choice and it's up to me, it's not up to other people to make me happy, it's up to me. Once I figured all of this out, oh my God, you know, it's just been one happiness after another happiness. And I'm going to share some principles with you today that I believe have contributed to my happiness. So let's get started. And I love the last one, so stick around for the last one because it just brings everything together. But the first one is, peoples, you have got to love yourself. See that? Love yourself. Love yourself. You've got to start loving yourself. And you need to do that. This is so, so important. I ignored this for many, many years, and this is one of the areas where I was going wrong. So you've got to look after yourself so that you can be there for others. You've got to love yourself so that you're not relying on other people to love you. It doesn't work long term. You've got to love yourself. And when you do love yourself, then love will grow around you in abundance. I promise you that. But you've got to love yourself. I'm not talking about, you know, who's mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all. I'm talking about truly loving yourself, respecting yourself, setting boundaries for yourself, treating your body as a temple. This is the body that gets you from A to B, gets you from one adventure to the next adventure. Okay, so you've got to look after one's body, oneself, which fantastic. It means you don't have to go on a diet, because you're looking after yourself. You're naturally going to want to eat well and you will lose weight. So looking after yourself, love yourself the best possible way that you possibly can. Love yourself. All right, it's just such an amazing principle to live by. It really, really is. I'm not every single person that is active in my life is there because I love them being around me. It's because I love them. They're not there to provide me with love or to fill me up or to complete me in any way. They are there because I enjoy having them in my life. Okay, so when you rely on other people to give you love and happiness, it doesn't work. You've got to start with yourself, and then it will come in abundance. So principle number one, you must love yourself. Oh my God. Principle number two is gratitude. Oh, gratitude. Oh my God, it's so amazing. I've been listening to Oprah saying about gratitude and her gratitude journals and being grateful for years and years and years. And when I decided that happiness, because it's a choice, remember, I chose to want to be happy. When I decided that and I started researching how to be happy, gratitude just kept popping up. Mostly from Oprah, but it just kept popping up. And it just kept popping up. And it just kept popping up. And I thought, I've got to try this gratitude thing because it seems to be the way to happiness. So when I was in the house of doom, oh my God, you know, the house that caused me all the issues, I thought, maybe I can start with this gratitude stuff. So I decided to, instead of hating the house, because I used to just drive home and I'd just sit in the car and I'd hate it. So, oh my God, I've got to go in that dust bowl, freezing, you know, rocking, blimmin', rattling house. And I just absolutely loathed it. So with the gratitude journey, I decided that what can I be grateful for this house for? There's many things it turns out that I'm grateful, but I'll share two of them. I was so grateful for that house because we couldn't find anywhere else that would allow me to house my big, huge Newfoundland dog, the talking galah, and our pussycat. And so I was so grateful that this house came along that gave me the opportunity to keep our babies. Babies that just gave us the unconditional love. It was amazing. We had to keep them. It would have broken us. It would have been the final straw if I had to rehome the babies. So I was so grateful that that house allowed us to have them. Also, for that house, I was so grateful that the rent was ridiculously cheap. Granted, because it was falling down around my ears, but it gave me the opportunity to get myself financially set on my feet on the ground, because the rent was so cheap that I still had money left over from my wages, and I was able to save. So I was so grateful for that house, and gosh, what a turnaround that house became. I didn't see it as the house of doom anymore, and that was because of gratitude. So no matter what your situation, no matter how bad you think things are, you will always be able to find something to be grateful for. So start practicing gratitude and see what happens to your happiness. So at the moment I'm doing this gratitude project that is just having so much fun, and I can't wait to share it with you. I'll share that with you in a few videos time, but it's just expanding my happiness, so can't wait to share that little thing with you later on. Principle number 3 is, I'm a huge lover of words, positive words. Positive words. Now this has just been a huge impact on my life. When I started looking and reading inspirational quotes and just having positive words in my mind and saying positive words and reading and seeing and hearing positive words, it's just so much better than having all the negative. I had so much negative. I can't do this, I can't do that, those people hate me, blah blah blah, da da da, all quite negative stuff, and it was really holding me back, and it was definitely a toxic environment that I wasn't able to move forward from. So when I started putting in positive words, it all started to change. So positive words, and you've got to see them on a regular basis, all these positive words, and then it just becomes the norm in the brain, and you start to naturally be happier when you're surrounding yourself with positive words. Positive words, maybe you can pop them on your mirror. I am worthy. I love myself. I am enough. Write them with lipstick on there. Put them on your screensaver. Send your reminders. Send you a reminder text for the afternoon saying that you are worthy, that you are enough. Yay, it just works. Some positive words. I love positive words. They have just excelled my happiness like you would not believe, because it's getting rid of the negative. You can't have negative when you've got the positive. So positive words, they're so powerful for me. But here's the kicker, peoples. This is where it all comes together, and it is, you must believe. You must believe that you are worthy. You must believe that you love yourself. You must believe that you're a kind person. You must believe that you deserve abundance of wealth, that you deserve abundance of love, that you deserve abundance of happiness and joy and everything bubbly and bouncy. You have to believe. Now there's so many people out there that are trying to do the right thing. They're trying to be grateful. They're trying to have positive words in their lives. But here's the kicker. If you don't believe that you're worthy of any of that, it's never going to work. So you have to believe. Okay, I was talking to a friend the other day. He's going through a real hard time, and I said, come on, hun, you deserve this. You are worthy of this. And she went, yeah, right. She didn't believe it. And if you don't believe that you are worthy of love, worthy of money of abundance, worthy of yourself, worthy of friends, worthy of fun, worthy of happiness, if you don't believe it, it's not going to happen. No matter how hard you try to project that, you've got to believe. I believe that I can be a good public speaker. I believe that I'm a good friend. I believe that I'm a good mother. And it is starting to feel that way. I absolutely believe. You've got to believe. You believe. You've got to, I believe I'm worthy. I believe I'm worthy of everything that this world can give me. And it's going to happen because I believe. So believe. So there it is, people. Those are my 4 principles of life. For happiness, you've got to love oneself and tell yourself. You've got to have gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, instead of what you don't have. Surround yourself with positive words instead of negative words. Oh my God, I hear some people that always see the negative in everything. Oh, that was so wonderful, but blah, 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 blah. Oh, I really enjoyed that, but blah, 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 blah. Positive and just positive. Wipe the negative off your radar. No way. Get rid of the negative. Positive words. And finally, you've got to believe. You have to believe you are worthy of everything great and amazing. And you're worthy of happiness, joy, love, money, abundance, all things fantastic. Believe. There you go, peoples. If you want happiness, I've just given you the 4 basic principles that I live by, that's created my happiness and my joy. And oh my God, I can't wait to live the next 50 years with these 4 principles, because it's going to be phenomenal. Just watch this space. All right. Oh, and I love my scarf. A big thank you to Paula and for Glenda for giving me the scarf. I absolutely love it. A 50th birthday present. So cool. Anyway, much aroha to each and every one of you. Believe. I believe you're worthy. So you believe you're worthy. And just watch what's going to happen. But you gotta believe. Gotta believe.